as the politicians stole billions of dollars of the public's money. The general public was introduced with personnel, computers, Walkmans, videos, and a lot of computer games for the children. These inventions were put on the market as a weapon to break the unity that we had since the arrival to the shores of America. These environmental effects of personal ownership of property destroyed the minds of those who for years were only concerned with the well-being of family and community. This is one of the methods to destroy the unity that was established in the 40s, the 50s, the 60s, and the 70s. The 70s, the drug heroin came into the streets of the poor and took over the promised Messiah and Messiahs. Now we originals are still involved in war in the street of America called a chemical warfare, which is drugs. If the drugs did not kill your mother or your father, the next plan that they had to kill our people was called the Vietnam War. In the 70s, 1970s, our leaders were turning to the government for help of our people. How insane was that? That our black leaders to go to the same ones that was giving us the problems, they're asking them for help. Programs such as CEDA, Job Corps, TAP, and agencies called Manpowers, Seek, and Search, and all kinds of names of new programs for a new type of slavery was given to our leaders at the bargaining table. As each persons were divided into their own world of continuous confusion with their new inventions called the Walkman. The unity that we had established for over many years in this country was steadily being destroyed. At this time, the cassette tapes were worn, and the radio and the music industry had our people jumping high in the sky. Disco music was destroying the brain cells of our people that were at the age to take the responsibility for the struggle of our free passage out of this slavery. A legal drug was approved and given to the people, and our leaders had nothing to say. Today, as we look at those methadone patients, we now see that they were victims of one of the worst tricks that this country has done to us. Now, who's going to take the blame? The politicians? The doctors? The preachers? We cannot allow those who put themselves in a position of authority to overlook all the drastic effects that they had done to us since slavery and even today. It is time for those who can to stand up and say something about what's going on. In the year 1980, when I made my way back to the planet Earth, I have been chosen to escort all those who believe and work towards perfecting themselves. When I came to this planet that you call Earth, drugs, with the names like Freebase, Acid, Snoopies, reefers, bears, alcohol, beverages, and sugar products like candies was upsized, which means that they upsized the boxes, and made them larger, and sold it to the people at a lower price. Coffee was given to you people in massive doses. This was done to offset your nervous system, and there were a lot of people that had mental breakdowns, all because of the fear of my arrival. I came with the answer to the problems of this world. I arrived to this planet in the form of a Holy Spirit that is now called Scape Master Spark. As a result of all the confusion that was stirred up on the planet Earth, dishonesty spread from family to family, leaving a string of homicides, robberies, carjacking, rapes, and every unkind act that one can think of. Today, these crimes of evil and hate are being looked upon as a normal way of living. The white politicians blame it on the black leaders, and the black leaders blame it on the white politicians, who are both getting paid as the new kings or the new slave owners. The sudden outbreak of terror that spread through the land was done with the purpose of destroying the unity in the community that we had since our arrival to the shores of the United States of America. The black leaders and the white politicians sat at the bargaining table to fool us with solutions that will never be of any use. Each side only had their immediate families in mind. No one on the planet had the answers to these problems. The movies, two movies that were given to the people at that time were E.T. and Close Encounters of a Third Time. These movies were secret codes for the secret organizations so they can have an idea of the situation that we were in the United States of America. I'm Skate Master Spark, and I'm here to give you and your loved ones the information to overcome those who have abused you in America. So continue to read this book, Skate Master Spark, or listen to the audiobook. Thank you very much.